Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I want to read an excellent article. And although it was written February 11th, 2016, the information is quite relevant to today. Um, Written by Bullion Shark, and I got to give credit to the website for hosting it, was Coin Week. Bullion coins, silver stacking techniques. Now, I got a lot of new stackers, a lot of new subscribers. You're going to find this article quite informative because it addresses a lot of the questions I get on a routine basis. I'm going to read a little bit, make a comment, read a little bit, so forth, so on. Silver bullion is no longer just an investment vehicle, but also a hobby that countless silver stackers take part in every day. It might sound strange to think that of the shiny metal as a hobby, but silver stacking has evolved the metal into something more. Let's see how. Silver stacking is what collectors and investors call the act of stockpiling silver. This name seems quite appropriate. People all around the United States and other parts of the world buy silver bullion and call themselves silver stackers, as they consistently add more precious metals to their portfolio, participate in online silver communities, and share videos and photos of their progress, you and I. There are a couple ways to become a silver stacker. The first way, consistency. The most common type of stacker is one who consistently adds various types of silver bullion to a personal stockpile. The great part about this path is that no budget is too large or too small, as one can purchase any quantity they choose, whether it be a monster box of American Silver Eagles or a single 2016 Canadian Maple Leaf. I wanted to address that. Every time I do a live chat, you get somebody who says, hey, I can only afford one coin a month, two coins a month, and they feel bad, but you don't need to feel bad. You've got more silver than most people have in the entire United States. What I'm saying is, in the entire United States, you're a rare breed just to even have two silver eagles. These purchases are often made on a monthly basis. I know a lot of people actually make them every payday, which allows for a steady increase over the course of a year. This stacker simply enjoys watching his or her investment grow in size as time goes on. I want to address that last statement. This stacker simply enjoys watching his or her investment grow in size as time goes on. I've said this in many videos. What I like about silver stacking, unlike a savings account, in a savings account, you cannot watch your money grow. You cannot see it. It is not motivating when you can't see your stockpile of cash. You can't walk into a bank and tell the teller, I like to go back there and take a look at my stockpile of cash. There is no cash back there for you. Your cash is not there. However, if you hold your own silver, you can open up your safe and you can see your stockpile of silver, of wealth. You can watch it grow. It's very motivating, very liberating, and motivates you to buy even more. The next type of silver enthusiast is one who buys various different silver bullion items with unique designs to take silver stacking to a whole new level. A lot of us have done that. We've started, and we still do. We buy our main staple, whatever that main staple is. My main staple, Silver Eagles and Canadian Maple Leafs. But every now and then I get a little bored and I venture off to a nice coin that has a different design, regardless of whether it's a generic round or it's government minted, like the Queen's Beast. I love those coins. And just different other, not that the Queen's Beast is generic, but there's other generic rounds that are just as gorgeous. Um, This path is a hybrid between precious metal investing and coin collecting. This has been made possible as many special minted items that feature beautiful designs and finishes are available on the market. This type of silver stacking is definitely more expensive than the previous one, as many special design products cost more money over spot and many other generic silver bars and rounds. I want to say that that's a true statement. I've seen some special coins, 1 ounce coins going for $80. But there's others. I mean, you can find some pretty decent, nice designs, depending on your taste, for just that spot. The same price. You can find them for the same price as a silver eagle. So it doesn't have to cost you, just because you go into special designs and whatnot, it doesn't have to cost you a whole lot more money. And like I said, if you're frugal, it can actually save you money. Okay, the last part is why silver, and the article is done. By the way, again, I'm reading this for the new stackers out there. I mean, this is an excellent article, and it was written in February 2016. But as you can see, it has some good points to it. Silver is at a multi-year low of just $15 an ounce, allowing investors to buy more than triple the amount they could during the highs of 2011. I remember when I bought some silver in 2011. Remember, I said I bought it right around 40. With the metal down around 70% from its approximate high of $49, silver bullion is showing some investment potential for appreciation. Another consideration must be the gold to silver ratio. The current ratio is 78-1, which is quite high. It is believed that a high gold to silver ratio points towards silver being an undervalued asset. I've said this many times. Silver is undervalued as well as manipulated. The ratio, the number is achieved by dividing the price of gold by the price of silver. So basically, that's the spot price. And right now, as the article says, at the time in 2016, it's 78-1. And from what I remember, during Roman times, it used to be 10-1. That means 10 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. So you can see how far it has trailed off and how far undervalued it is as an asset. People are taking notice of the potential as seen with the recent numbers released from the United States Mint. Remember, article was written 2016. Last year would be 2015. Last year, 47 million silver eagles were sold. And last month, almost 6 million were sold. To say the least, these numbers are astronomical and are at all-time highs. The demand of silver is increasing, and it has increased since I remember when I got into it in around 2011. Hardly anybody was into silver. And as the demand for silver grows, so will the price. To say the least, these numbers are astronomical and are at an all-time highs. Demand for silver is rising steadily as other investments like the stock market are not proving themselves. The fundamentals for silver are quite strong, and the metal has definitely proved itself so far this year with its price jump. Again, this article is 2016, but remember, we had a price jump. In the last 4 or 5 months, it's gone up about $4 and change. So there you have it, folks. A great article, and I just want people to be motivated. Get out and buy silver now. Don't worry about how little you can afford. You remember this. If you only have 2 lousy ounces of silver, you have more silver than 99.999% of the United States does. The average person is. You have more silver than they do. So don't worry. And I always say this, or silver stacking, for that matter, investments, is like a 4-lane highway. Some of us are able to go faster than others. We're all going in the same direction. We all want to get there. We all have that destination, that goal. But the worst thing you can do, if you can only afford 2 or 3 ounces a month, or 2 or 3 ounces every 2 months, the worst thing you can do is attempt to keep up with somebody who can acquire silver to their stockpile faster. It's going to cause you some extremely bad financial problems. Don't worry about what the other person's doing. Don't try to keep up with the other person. Do not worry about what their total stack is. Worry about yourself and you will get there. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves.